Hello everyone. Today we will be doing a dictation from Progressive Magazine, April 2026. I will be dictating exercise number 25. We will start the dictation in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Start. It is submitted that in the present case, the designated committee comprised of the Joint Commissioner and the Commissioner who are officers associated with the offices of respondent numbers 3 and 4, that the designated officers continue to act as the designated committee under the scheme till the completion of the proceedings under the scheme. It is submitted that the designated committee under the scheme is being constituted on a basis to comply with the orders of the courts across the country, that in many cases the designated committee rejected the applications under the scheme 2019 erroneously, and the different courts set aside the decisions of the designated committee after 30/06/2020 and directed the designated committee to consider the case of the respective applications under the scheme 2019. It is submitted that to reconsider the cases pursuant to the orders passed by the courts, the CBEC issued the instructions allowing for manual processing of declarations under the scheme by the respective designated committees. It is submitted that therefore even the respective designated committees carried out their functions under the scheme. However, by manual processing, it is submitted that therefore the reasoning given by the Honorable High Court that the designated committees are not in existence after 30/06/2020, and therefore the appellant is not entitled to any relief, may not be accepted as even after 30/06/2020, and even as per the instructions issued by the CBEC, the respective designated committees continued to function and process the declarations manually. It is further submitted by learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant that in the instant case, the Honorable High Court has not properly appreciated the cause for which the appellant could not deposit the amount under the scheme 2019 on or before 30/06/2020. It is submitted that at the relevant time, and more particularly at the time when the form number 6 was issued, and even during the period under the scheme 2019, the appellant was subjected to the rigor of the provisions of the IBC by virtue of the moratorium period which ended on 24/07/2020. When the NCLT approved the resolution plan, it is submitted that in the instant case, the appellant bona fidely could not deposit the settlement. It is next submitted that during the moratorium period, no payment could have been made as per the provisions of the IBC. It is contended that if any payment would have been made during the moratorium, period the same would have been in breach of the provisions of the IBC. It is submitted that as per the resolution plan accepted during the insolvency proceedings, the resolution applicant was required to deposit all statutory dues within 6 months from the effective date in as escrow account. That as per the resolution plan, payment to escrow account shall be treated as effective payment to the relevant operational creditors. It is further contended that in this case, effective date is 24/07/2020, the date on which the resolution plan was approved by the NCLT. So, service tax dues along with other statutory dues were deposited in an escrow account on 08/01/2021 before the expiry of the period of 6 months. It is assured that this honorable court has held that once a moratorium has been enforced, anything existing proceeding against the debtor shall stand prohibited. In this regard, it is submitted that the IBC shall have precedence over any inconsistent statutes. It is vehemently submitted that in any case, no person can be left remedieless due to operation of law, that in the present case, the moratorium period under the IBC was extended due to the COVID-19 pandemic and non-functioning of the NCLT. It is contended that even otherwise, the appellant could not have made any payment during the moratorium period by operation of law, and inability to make the payment was owing to the moratorium imposed under the provisions of the IBC. It is urged that therefore the appellant may not be left remedieless when the application under the scheme 2019 was submitted and processed within time. In support of her above submissions and the relief prayed, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant has heavily relied upon the decisions of this court. It is reiterated, submitted that the appellant could not make the payment due to legal disability and no one can be expected to do the impossible. Reliance is placed on the decisions of this court. It is submitted that the appellant cannot be prejudiced or made to suffer for no fault of the appellant. Reliance is placed on the decision of this court in Anmol Kumar Tiwari and others versus State of Jharkhand, reported in SCC. Stop.